It's been 4 years. 4 years since I was a freshman. 4 years since I was even afraid to do public speaking. It seemed like just like a dream. But I remember those feelings all too well. I was shy, I was nervous, I was withdrawn. But I knew that deep down inside of me, I had a voice that needed to be heard. I knew that whomever my audience was, whether it was 10 people, 100 people, or even the whole entire world, they needed to hear what I had to say. Which is why every time that I speak, there is power behind my voice. There's sincerity and confidence in everything that I'm saying. So my audience can feel what I'm feeling. So my audience can fully understand me. I've been told that I have a gift for public speaking. No, I have the work ethic for public speaking because this didn't happen overnight. Which is why during my freshman year, I joined Toastmasters International. And when I did, I was horrible. I was too nervous. I couldn't remember what I was going to say. I was so nervous that I screwed up my introduction speech. I failed to deliver it the way that I envisioned it. They were going to hear the greatest speech of all time. I was going to straight up demolish it. They're going to understand what makes Xavier Carter, Xavier Carter. At least that's what I thought. But it didn't happen that way. And I ended up failing to deliver my speech the way that I wanted to, and I got frustrated. But I didn't give up. Fortune favors the brave, and I wasn't an exception to that saying. So any opportunity I got in order for me to speak, I took them. Trial and error, success and failure, I tried them all. I've experienced them all. And I threw myself in the lines no matter how nervous I was, and I came out a more confident, more stronger person. I came out finding my voice. And the same thing can happen to any one of you. The same thing can happen to any one of you that is struggling with public speaking. The same thing can happen to any one of you that is somewhat decent when it comes to public speaking. The same thing can happen to any one of you that's actually great at public speaking. But just remember this, just because you're great at something, that doesn't mean you can't become greater at something. So keep aiming higher. Shoot for the stars. But you can't do that if you're too afraid to jump off the ground. You have a voice, let it be heard. Is there nothing that you care about with all your heart? Is there nothing that you're passionate about? Is there nothing that you can't talk about for hours and just feels like minutes? There's going to come a time where you're going to have to defend something, and the only thing you have is just your words. Because these, your fists, your hands, won't get you so far. As I said to all of you, I've had my successes. I've had my failures when it comes to public speaking. But all of that paid off in 2016. In 2016, I won the J.C. Hill speech competition, and I delivered a 7-minute speech asking my audience, how badly do you want to be successful? Now, is that one of my crowning achievements? It's one of them, but it's not the crowning achievement. I've done many speeches that were cohesive and structured for 5 minutes, all of which were off the top of my head. Now, is that one of my crowning achievements? It's one of them, but once again, that's not the crowning achievement. I can talk about my accolades all day, but the most important accolade that I've ever been able to obtain is being able to do public speaking in general. To be able to speak in front of a crowd no matter how many people there are. To be able to finally have my voice. The worst thing in life is not failing. The worst thing in life is just simply not trying at all. See this quarter? Heads or tails? I don't know what it is. Just like I don't know what any one of you are going to do. You're either going to try or you're not. You're either going to experience success or failure. But just like this quarter, you're either going to be heads or tails. But it all depends on whether or not you call it. Thank you, Juwan Brown.